of the NBA.
And getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus. You feel the energy. These guys are ready to go. Welcome to this Thursday night in the NBA, right here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, giving us the rundown from the sideline courtside, David Aldridge. D.A., take it away.
Thanks very much. Well, Commissioner Adam Silver has a history lesson for those who would tell players to shut up and dribble. He says, in 1963, Bill Russell was MVP, won a title, and stood on the steps of the Lincoln Memorial for Dr. King's I Have a Dream speech. There is a through line that exists directly from Russell to our modern players. Kevin?
That's a great story, D.A. Thanks. And a look at the starters for the Pistons. Bay and Bagley will slot in at small and power forward. Ivy is out there with Cunningham. And it's Duren in at the 5 down low. And for the Clippers, the wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Wall in at the point guard. A lot of focus on the guard matchup tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
Now, here's Ivy. Clock at 6. Let's go. They grab their own miss. Pass to Bay. Cunningham for 3. It's hauled in by Zubac. And so it's Leonard with it. We'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Pistons team.
And guys, these teams don't see each other too often, but last year they would have liked to see a little bit more of them the way they were able to take care of their business.
The shot's good.
Well, once he's in the painted area, you can see the level of aggression goes up for Kawhi Leonard.
George against Cunningham. Knocked away. Stolen by George. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Here's Morris. That shot, no good.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Ivy passes to Bagley. Now, here's Ivy. Defense is right there. Here's Duren. That shot off. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
Yeah, they were able to maintain focus in a hostile environment, and that led to taking shots that made sense.
Well, I'm sure they're still enjoying that one. You love going into a tough building, tough place to play, and shooting the lights out. Nothing like silencing the crowd.
And with the 15th pick in the 2011 draft, Kawhi Leonard wasn't highly touted coming out of high school or college.
Listen, even in the pros, recognition took a while. How about this? He won Finals MVP and Defensive Player of the Year before he ever made an All-Star team. Now, one of the 75 greatest.
Shooting 2.
Free throw drops for Leonard.
And since 1999, the Clippers and Lakers have shared their downtown LA arena, the only NBA teams to split a venue, but that's going to change soon.
Leonard hits them both. The Clippers broke ground on their new arena, set to open in Inglewood in 2024. I've seen the footprint. You fly right into LAX, and you see it every time. It's going to be beautiful.
And that'll be huge for the Clips. They're trying to create their own identity in Southern California. Having a venue just for the Clippers will help.
And they pick up 2. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And Leonard has it in the corner. Back to Wall. 6 on the shot clock. Takes a 3. Rebounded by the Pistons. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Raptors.
Live by the 3, die by the 3. If you're perimeter dependent, you don't really know game to game how it's going to go.
I think when you shoot as poorly as they did from deep in that basketball game, it's not going to go your way very often. The 3 ball too critical in today's NBA.
Pass to Zubac. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. George against Cunningham. Lets the 3 fly, and George is good for 3.
It matters not if you're staying attached and connected to Paul George. He's got the height and release point to get it off anyway.
Pass to Bay. Here's Ivy. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And here is Los Angeles now, following the bucket by the Pistons. And there's the pass to Wall. And it's Jaden Ivey with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
And here are the Clippers now. Wall with the bounce pass. And George kicks to Wall. Four on the clock. Pass to Leonard. Launches a 3. Rebounded by Cade Cunningham.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Bay, no good.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
George with the bucket.
Well, Kawhi Leonard has improved his passing ability on time and on target. Yes, sir.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here. You know, Doris, there's some pretty cool stories, aren't there, about Kawhi Leonard and what he has done in the community.
There really are, Kevin. And think about it. When he wins the Defensive Player of the Year award, that comes with a car. And instead of using it for his own personal use, he donated that to a children's welfare charity. This is the same guy who gave 1 million backpacks to kids in need in Los Angeles. Just a few of the things he does for his community.
And here's Cunningham after Paul George getting his 3 to go. And there it is for him.
Oh, defending Cunningham, boy, a challenge. You have to pay extra attention. That's when you leave someone open.
And so it's Wall with it, bringing it up for the Clippers. Outside, George. Pass to Zubac. He kicks it to Leonard. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now. These, the new power rankings, they tell a great story. You look at Boston. They've climbed all the way up to the 2nd spot.
And checking out Detroit, they were obviously hoping to start out better. Still, too soon to panic. But lately they've had very little luck and seem to be trending in the wrong direction.
Now, here's Durant. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Toronto. Bagley with the bucket. And that makes it a tie ball game.
And how about the persistence on the backboard? Love how hard Bagley works on the offensive glass. Wants to outwork everybody.
Bay against Leonard. Back to Wall. The 3. Bagley with the rebound. Detroit's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Bay. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And catch and release, not just about fishing. Saddiq Bey last season with the 4th most catch-and-shoot triples made in the NBA.
Greg, you were talking about how Bey is always in motion. He's always working so well off the ball, isn't he?
He is, Kevin, one of the league leaders in ground covered over the course of the season. And with all his minutes played, you know he's in tip-top shape.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. And Greg, beyond the lottery picks, this Pistons team has a lot of young players looking to make a name for themselves.
Second-round picks are guys let go by their first team. There's an underdog quality to the roster, guys hungry to prove they belong.
So he gets them both. It's still early in the season, and teams are still trying to figure out rotations. Greg, what's it like to play in a game like that tonight?
Well, for a lot of these guys, Kevin, it's all about jockeying for position, making an argument for minutes. You want to earn the trust of your coaches.
And he gets it to go.
Well, what a terrific possession. Attack in the painted area.
The Pistons have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far, right at the 50% mark. And here is Bay. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. Cunningham gets the bucket.
And you can play Cunningham on the ball, off the ball. He's really a generational talent, partly because of his versatility.
Now here's Leonard. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Dallas.
And he was aggressive in how he played on the defensive side of the floor, notching 3 steals on the game. Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Now, here's Ivy, defended by George. Oh, he misses the dunk. Here's Leonard. Los Angeles with another miss. Pistons leading by 3. Here's Bay. The layup missed.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
Well, in spite of the critics and the injuries, Paul George continues to produce one of the league's truly elite players.
And you mentioned the injuries for Paul George. Let's see, GA, the broken leg, shoulder surgeries, last season a torn elbow ligament.
And I'm sure there are a few others, Kevin, but give him credit to battle through and maintain his greatness tells you something about his competitive will.
That's good from George.
What we know about Paul George is he has proven to be an elite force on both ends. He can be a lockdown defender, and boy, can he get cooking offensively.
Here's what the Clippers are going with right now. Mann's checked in for Zubac. Norman Powell comes in for Marcus Morris. And it's Jackson in for John Wall. Now, here's Burks. 11 points for him in that last game against Toronto. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. That one misses. The Clippers go the other way with it. Outside Jackson. Now here's Powell. Playing Dallas, he was nearly unstoppable. Passes it to Mann. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. And the Clippers lead by 2.
That's just heads-up basketball, and Jackson scanning the floor, spots the ready shooter. Nicely done.
Now a timeout called by Detroit.
What a career arc when you consider Reggie Jackson. Here is a guy that literally was so frustrated at one point he considered retiring, and yet he puts in the effort and has a tremendous season.
Robert Covington's checked in for the Clippers. The Pistons have gone 6 of 14 shooting the ball since the start of the game. Diallo the pass to Burks. Here's Bogdanovich. He's coming off a 10-point game against Toronto.
I thought his physicality was crucial, too. You know, he kept the defense on their toes and repeatedly got to the free throw line.
Doris, looking at Reggie Jackson, he's coming off one of his best seasons ever.
Yeah, and you love that for a guy like him, not giving up, not letting the struggle impact his passion, giving the same effort he did as a rookie. I love his story, Kevin.
Leonard with the steal. Here's Mann. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Man passes to Jackson. Knocks it loose. And they're pushing it up. Diallo with it. Leonard picks him up. Powell against Burks. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Really confident handle from Alec Burks. How about the ability to get into the teeth of the defense?
Powell, the pass to Covington. Clippers moving the ball around. Here's Man. He averages about 5 points a game. And the Clippers miss again. Now Bogdanovich. Diallo. A slam dunk by Diallo.
Well, how about the court awareness from Bogdanovich, showing off his ability to find the open man, Kev?
Jackson with it. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Dishes it to Leonard. And the rejection by Noel.
We know Noel is a superb shot blocker. It may be his best attribute.
Covington trying to break free. Burks can't get it to go.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
And here's Burks after the three-pointer from Norman Powell.
And when you look at Burks, when he's feeling good, this guy makes an impact.
Well, think about it, GA. Last season was only the second time he's played over 64 games, but he got into a groove. He's proven now that when he's healthy, off the couch, off the bounce, this guy is a very difficult cover.
Throw good. Burks. Doris, it's been great to see the Clippers rise to prominence over the last 10 years, hasn't it?
Yeah. I mean, listen, this was an organization that spent years in futility, but you have to admire the transformation that has led to consistent success. They used to be a franchise that made the playoffs maybe once in a decade. Now you expect them to contend in the West. The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Jackson dishes to Leonard. We've got 1:48 left to play in the first. 6 to shoot. Here's Powell, and the dunk by Powell.
Love the assertiveness of Norman Powell. Boy, turn the lights out.
The Pistons trail it. And here's Diallo, who's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Outside, Bogdanovich. Here's Man, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Here's Powell, following the bucket by the Pistons. 54 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Outside, Covington. Shot clock at 6. Leonard. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. And that's now 6 points for Leonard.
Gets one to fall, but only his second make in the first 7 attempts.
And they call an illegal screen here.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Clippers leading by 3. Inside, it's deflected. Stewart with the steal. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. The feed to Noel. To the inside, here's Bogdanovich. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
I don't think there's much more you can do. Bogdanovich is too skilled and too strong on these finishes with contact.
Jackson against Diallo. Now here's Leonard. Foul for three. He beat the buzzer!
Delivery at the buzzer. That is beautifully done.
Big time shot to beat the buzzer there. My goodness.
Well, that's the perfect end to the quarter for them. You have no idea how much of an effect those buzzer beaters can have on a team's momentum.
Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen for the LA Clippers. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
And that was obviously the plan coming in. Now the big question, can they maintain that efficiency from range as the game goes along?
And so it's Wall with it, bringing it up for Los Angeles. 4-point game. Here are the 5. Detroit has to start the second quarter. Bay and Bagley will slot in at small and power forward. Cunningham is out there with Ivy. And it's Duren in at the 5, roaming the paint. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Los Angeles leading by 4. George finds Wall. A floater. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
Oh, the silky touch of John Wall floats that one in over the outstretched hands of the defense.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack. Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. And now another look at that great drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
That's an incredible move by him on what's been an impressive night all around.
The pass to Zubac. Out to the right wing. Here's Mann. And the 3 off target.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
And it's good for 2. Cunningham's got 7 points in the game.
Just showing some grown man strength there. Cunningham gifted at working through the contact.
Here's Zubac. Kept alive. Feeds to Morris. No good with the layup.
And you know, you can't impact the shot that close any better than he did on that possession.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
Right side Wall. Great D that time from Bagley. For Detroit, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Drives to the hoop. And the rejection by Zubac. Outside Wall. Lets it go with the 3. Rebound, Detroit.
Boy, he cannot get anything to fall, but the teammates, boy, have they delivered.
And now the Clippers on the break. Here's George. No good off the front iron.
And his lateral quickness really allows him to stay in front of the shooter there and challenge the shot.
And this is the key. In this game, you've got to be able to move your feet to be successful on the defensive end.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Duren the pass to Bagley. Goes back up. Shot's good by Duren. Duren's got the game tied up here for the Pistons.
Just a grinder. Always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass, and that's one of the things he brings to the table.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here. And to watch NBA offense when the ball is hopping, I think you'd agree, it is beautiful. The precision, the grace, the timing. How much of that, Doris, is just making the simple pass?
I think the best basketball is played when players think, what is the next right play? And so often, Kevin, that is simply moving the basketball. On the catch, you're in triple threat position. But as soon as you don't have anything, move it to the next guy. So I couldn't agree more.
Luke Kennard, he's checked in for the Clippers. Pass to Zubac. Trying to get something going. Duren pulls it in. Duren's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Driving the lane and slam dunk by Ivy.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
A 3 from Morris. Rebound by the Pistons. Duren's got 6 rebounds in the game.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
And the call will be against Marvin Bagley. That's his first foul. Here's Wall. He picked up 15 points in their last win against the Mavericks in Dallas. Pass to Kennard. Morris outside. Passes to Wall. Here's Zubac. 6 to shoot. And it's denied. And it's out of bounds. The Clippers able to retain possession here. Just 4 to shoot. And here's George for 3.
Able to guard multiple positions, Bagley's athleticism and speed helps a ton on this end.
Here's Ivy. Doesn't go for him. Nice D from Wall. The Clippers trail. And Kennard wide open. He shoots. And again, unable to change momentum here. Now, here's Ivy. Guarded closely. There's the pass to Morris. To the paint. And it's George finishing it off.
Well, we've always known Paul George can be a high flyer. Woo-hoo, that was nicely done.
The Pistons have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Summer of 2014, Doris. Paul George suffering a leg injury playing for the national team.
Kevin, I remember that injury like it was yesterday. There were many, including me, who wondered whether Paul George could ever be the same guy. And amazingly, he puts in all the necessary work, and I think has come back better. That is a huge credit to his work ethic and his grit.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Morris passes to George. Looking for Wall. He gets it there. Yep, it counts. Wall's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, that's about tremendous vision. And remember, Paul George has the kind of size that allows him to survey the floor beautifully.
Here's Ivy. 17 points for him last game against Toronto.
And guys, remember, remarkable passing the ball as well. He racked up a number of good assists.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? And the Clippers call time here.
And with Ivy, he gives you the physical traits you want at guard. Long, strong, athletic, lots of upside.
Kawhi Leonard is checked in for Zubac. Clippers trail by 3. And Ivy especially effective in the open floor.
Outstanding burst and speed, plays with a high motor, and he's always in attack mode.
And the Clippers miss again.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
Kennard against Cunningham. Over Kennard. Cunningham's shot is off. Pass to Kennard. A floater, and the layup is up and in. Kennard's got his first points in this one.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Ivy passes to Bay. Kicks to Cunningham. Now, here's Ivy. Covered by Morris. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Bay for the 3. Pistons working now with a new shot clock. Bagley with the bucket. Bagley's got the lead up to 3 now for Detroit.
And we saw this from Bagley in college. He has very good touch around the rim.
Passes it to George. Morris with the ball. There's the 3. And no good. Now the Pistons with it. They're on a 15-6 run. Cunningham inside. Kennard covering. Cunningham gets the bucket.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
The Clippers shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. Wall passes to Morris. He dishes it to Leonard. The pass to Kennard. Back to Leonard. Outside, Wall. Low block shot. That one's in there. The Detroit lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Leonard.
One thing that stands out over the course of Leonard's career is how efficient and effective he has been on the offensive end.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
And when you look at the complete game of the Detroit Pistons, there are struggles on both ends of the floor, which I'm sure can feel discouraging at times.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Detroit.
They're contesting shots and have also come up with some significant blocks, putting a little doubt into the minds of the opposing shooters.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
And the first one drops. And looking at the Pistons' recent performance, Greg, which end would you want to see improve first?
Kevin, I'd have to say defense. More stops means more chances in the open floor, and it would help them keep games competitive.
All free throws good from Noel.
And, you know, guys, listen, Noel brings value. The reason he's a menace on the defensive end and an absolute warrior on the glass.
Pass to Powell. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Now the Clippers trading last season for Norman Powell. And as they say, Greg, the rich get richer.
Yeah, an excellent two-way player. Their wing depth becoming the envy of the league. And he's just coming into his prime. So he fits the timeline of their star.
Shooting 2.
He's off on the first.
Well, the athletic Norman Powell continues to grow as an offensive player. Boy, this guy has got huge upside on the offensive end.
Good on the second free throw. Detroit leading by 4. Cunningham looking it over. Burks in the corner. Pass to Bogdanovich. 5 to shoot. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
And again, no good by the Clippers. Detroit's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Passes it to Burks for 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Leonard's got his 6th rebound on the night, and the foul called on Bojan Bogdanovic. That's his first foul. Los Angeles making a switch here. Mann's checked in. Clippers trail by 4. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Jackson against Burks. Jackson has the open look. No good off the back of the rim.
Boy, he really wanted that shot, trying to make the defense pay for leaving him that wide open.
And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And so here are the Clippers. Diallo. And it's rebounded by Covington. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Diallo. And that one's good. Noel's got the lead up to 6 now for the Pistons.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Powell kicks to Jackson. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And so it's Bogdanovic who brings up the ball for the Pistons. Jackson against Cunningham. Bogdanovic dishes to Cunningham. And it's sent back by Leonard.
Well, the defensive instincts have always been so strong for Kawhi Leonard. Boy, good night, sir.
Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Cunningham kicks to Diallo. 1:41 left in the first half. Cunningham finds Burks. 4 on the shot clock. And there's the foul. It'll go on Terrence Mann. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Stewart's checked in for Cade Cunningham. There's 1:34 left to play in the first half.
Gentlemen, if we go back to the summer of 2019, that is the summer where the Clippers got both Paul George and Kawhi Leonard. When they made those moves, everyone expected this to be an NBA Finals team.
For Detroit, they have been excellent at the free throw line here today, a flawless 6 for 6. And he knocks down the first one. They did, and thus far for Los Angeles, no finals trips in the last 3 seasons of Leonard and George.
That's exactly right, Kevin. In the bubble playoffs in Orlando, they got close. But then Kawhi got hurt during the 2021 playoffs, and last year, Kawhi out for the entire season. So health has been a critical factor in their failures.
Outside Jackson. Lets it go from deep. Mann can't hit.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Bogdanovic passes to Noel, and that one is good. Noel's got 6.
Well, 6'11", Nerlens Noel, so efficient down deep, working his magic thanks to that great size.
Clippers trail by 8. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Jackson dishes to Leonard. On the pass to Mann. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots over Burks. Mann gets the bucket. Mann's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Pass to Stewart. Back to Diallo. From outside, off the mark. The Clippers shooting just 29% in the second quarter. The offense is suffering. Jackson from long range. That shot is no good. And he's 1 for 3 from the floor. Here's Burks. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to go on Norman Powell.
Love to see Alec Burks get aggressive with the defense. This guy terrific getting the defense to foul him.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. First one falls for him.
Alec Burks continuing to develop into a dependable scorer. He's got great size for a 2-guard.
And Burks hits 2 free throws. Jackson looking it over. Leonard. Here's Covington. And the quarter ends with some stifling defense right there. And so is Detroit in the driver's seat. Up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Here with Coach Ty Lue. Coach, how do you get control of this game in the second half?
I think we just got to do a better job rebounding the basketball and taking care of the basketball. We had some shots that we normally make, we didn't. We just got to get back in transition.
And building that wall will help you, Coach, I know. Thanks. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. It was a closely contested first quarter for Detroit. Their field goal percentage was a robust 50% in the period. That's something they can hang their hat on. The second quarter went their way, all the way, as they raced to the lead and stretched their advantage to 8 points by the halftime break. Taking a look at the Pistons, Shaq, what do you think?
They're in good shape thanks to the work they're doing on the glass. Their effort has been excellent. The numbers are too. And I don't see those numbers dropping off. They're going to keep doing the dirty work in the second half.
And Kenny, let's get your thoughts on the Clippers.
They've been out of sync in this one, shooting under 40%. Struggling to create good looks and settling for tough shots. I like to see them drive the basketball more and get easy buckets.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Cade Cunningham really making a difference here.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Clippers trail by 8. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Then it's Marcus Morris, and it's Wall, and it's Mann in at the center. That's the group starting the second half for Tyronn Lue. Leonard against Bay. Now, here's George. Tight defense on him. Yes, that goes in. George has got the first basket of the third quarter for Los Angeles. That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
This team needed a spark, and boy, did they get one with that incredible attack at the rim.
And here's Ivy. In the corner, it's Diallo. To the wing right side. There's Noel. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Noel's got the lead. Back up to 8 now for the Pistons.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look. at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
George looking around. Now here's Wall. Defense right on him. Oh, that's blocked. Out of bounds, Clippers ball as the Clippers keep possession. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Zubac is checked in for the Clippers. And Detroit with a change here, too. Bagley's checked in. Five on the clock. Shoots from the high post. Los Angeles with another miss.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backcourt.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Outside, George. Back to Wall. Pass to Mann. Beyond the arc. Drops in the tray. Mann's got 10 points in the game.
Well, you love the way John Wall sees the floor. He's always surveying, looking for what the defense is giving up.
Passes it to Bay. He kicks it to Ivy. Now the pass to Duran. Ivy with the bucket. He's got 8.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking. Jump shot. Gave a little pump fake. And then off to the races.
Outside, George. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Zubac in the post. And Morris throws it down.
Well, at 6'9", with good athleticism, dunking not a problem for Mr. Morris. Give him some space, and he makes you pay.
Now, here's Ivy. He's got 8, and it's Bagley at the elbow. Kicks it to Ivy. Pass to Bay. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Basket good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Clippers trail by 9. And the Clippers call time here.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
Luke Kennard, he's checked in for Terrence Mann. Cunningham, he's checked in for the Pistons. Now Wall. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Kennard, the pass to Wall. Shot clock at 5. Looking to get back on track here. Here's Zubac. Makes it off the glass. Zubac has got his second basket of the night.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Ivy kicks to Bay. Offline with his 3.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Going inside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
I like this throwback approach they're taking, looking to score high percentage shots in the paint. And so far, it's working.
Take a break.
The other thing that's been impressive is really just relentless driving the basketball. Doesn't matter if the defense is there. They are challenging them and getting it done.
The first one falls. No good on the second free throw.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Here's Ivy, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. Marcus Morris picks one up there.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Ivy. Greg, we know a lot of teams using former NBA officials now working as consultants to teach their players how the refs see the game. I guess always looking for that edge.
Yeah, Kevin, I think it's a great idea because philosophically sometimes as the rules evolve, players got to learn how to evolve with them. So not getting the calls you might expect, also how you communicate with officials. I think all of that stuff plays a big role in just furthering that dynamic between the officials and the players.
Pass to Morris. Poked loose and stolen by Bay. Jacks up a three. The shot by Ivy, no good. Clippers trail by 10. And Wall with the slam.
If you put together a list of the fastest players end-to-end, John Wall is certainly at the top.
Pass to Ivy. Back to Cunningham. Clock at 6. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, you look at the counting numbers for Cade Cunningham. He fills up a stat sheet. The key for him moving forward, though, efficiency.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And just a top-notch free throw shooter this year, all the way up there at 88%.
Shooting 2.
Good from Cunningham. And you talk about Cade's efficiency. Greg, on a struggling team, that can be a challenge.
Yeah, without great shooters around him, he's forced into taking tough shots or turnovers. And as the team improves, though, I think the percentages should come around.
And so Cunningham nails both of them.
And it's easy to see why so many are so high on Cunningham, a talented guard who can do a little bit of everything.
Here's Wall from 8 feet away. He drops it in. Wall's got 8 points.
And how about the move he made there to come up and get himself clear in the lane for the deuce?
The pass to Ivy. Bay against Morris. Pass to Ivy. The dish now to Bagley. He kicks to Ivy. Cunningham for 3. It's hauled in by Zubats. Zubats has got 6 rebounds in the game. Morris outside. Pass to Kennard. Fires for 3. Bagley with the rebound. Bagley's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. The Pistons working the ball around now. Bay passes to Bagley. Down low, Paul George with the steal. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. And it's blocked. Cunningham with it. 13 points in the game. Tries from 7. Bagley, no good. And so George will bring it up for the Clippers. They host the Spurs after this one. And that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand. And here's Morris for 3. Rebounded by the Pistons. Duran's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Here's Ivy. And it's sent back by George.
Boy, Paul George making his presence felt on the defensive end. The length comes into play right there.
Passes it to Kennard. George with the ball. Here's Kennard. Stripped away. And here's Ivy. There's the pass to Duran. To the left wing. To stop the drought. And slam dunk by Ivy.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead. And here we go, baby. It is showtime. Los Angeles calls timeout.
Good timing. They're really struggling offensively.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
For the Clippers, Kawhi Leonard's checked in for Morris. Norman Powell comes in for Luke Kennard. And it's Jackson in for John Wall. Then for the Pistons, Stewart's checked in for Marvin Bagley. Bogdanovich comes in for Sadiq Bey. And it's Burks in for Ivy. Here's George. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Well, have yourself a night, Paul George. Everything working for him right now.
Burks kicks to Cunningham. Pass to Stewart. He can't hit that time. Excellent D there from George. Pass to Jackson. It's deflected. Now, here's Bogdanovich. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. That's tipped. Paul George with the steal. Jackson up top. And the layup's good off the glass. Jackson's got his 2nd basket of the game.
That's a little bit about balance and concentration. Jackson absorbs the contact and makes the shot anyway.
Jackson against Cunningham. Six on the shot clock. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. It's hauled in by George. George has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Took him no time at all on that one. Now just a 4-point Piston lead.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Cunningham against Jackson. Here's Duran. And Duran slams it in.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
Powell, the pass to Zubac. Burks against Jackson. Over Burks. Here's Zubac. No good there. And Detroit the other way now. Duran, the pass to Cunningham. And here's Bogdanovich. Passes to Stewart. Now, here's Duran. Zubac defending. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. And it's sent back by Leonard. This one for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. George has got assist number 5 here tonight.
No hesitation from Kawhi right there. The ball is delivered. He's ready to shoot it.
Burks. And he uses the glass on the layup. Burks has got 8 points.
And this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
There's 1:26 left in the third. Outside Jackson. It's Powell on the wing. He's covered by Bogdanovich. And that one's good. George. 1:10 left in the third quarter. Cunningham outside. And the pass to Burks. Back to Cunningham. 6 to shoot over Jackson. And he can't bank that one in. Clippers trail by 3 for the tie, and another 3 for the Clippers.
And they have been relentless from deep, and you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
That boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes, what a big-time asset defensively.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
You know, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for, consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Here's Cunningham. Detroit, no good that time either. Deflects the pass, and stolen by Bogdanovich. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Bogdanovich staying confident down low, being physical with the defense, and gets rewarded with a trip to the foul line.
First trip to the line for him here.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Free throw good, Bogdanovich. And so Bogdanovich nails both of them.
Well, Bojan Bogdanovich may be one of the most underrated players in this league. This guy understands his role and plays it well.
That's the end of the third, and it's all tied up. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. The Pistons shooting reasonably well, 45%. And on the floor for Detroit here in the fourth. Bay and Bagley will slot in at small and power forward. Ivy is out there with Diallo. And it's Noel in at the 5. And finished off by Bagley.
Yeah, ferocious at the rim. Bagley can finish with power or finesse.
The Clippers trail. Outside, Wall. Tipped away. Powell kicks to Leonard. Over Bagley. And the rejection by Noel. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Noel. And the Pistons making a change here. Duran's checked in. Shot from the inbound. The shot will not fall. Great D that time from Bagley. Now, here's Ivy, covered by Wall. Bagley the pass to Diallo. To the left side wing. Bagley trying to free himself up. The shot by Ivy, no good. And so it's Wall with it, bringing it up for Los Angeles. And Leonard gets it to go.
I'll tell you, he's been much better in the second half. He's taking smarter shots. He's looking more comfortable. And guess what? He's in a groove.
Pass to Duran. Ivy kicks to Bay. Rebound by the Clippers. Right wing. Bay against Wall. Pass to Morris. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Wall's got 3 assists tonight.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Bay passes to Bagley. To the middle. Here's Ivy. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Ivy's got it all tied up now for the Pistons. Now Wall. Passes it to Powell. Back to Wall. Leonard against Bay. In the corner, Powell with it. Clock at 4. Leonard against Bay. And the rejection by Leonard. Wall looking for an opening. Powell inside. Diallo's there. The Clippers again turning it over. And the Clippers making a switch here. George is checked in. Now a timeout called by Detroit. You have to like what we're seeing so far from Kawhi Leonard.
Guys, you have got to find a way to slow this man down. This is a great timeout.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear Dwayne Casey talk to his team. With this game in the balance, he really came after his guys. He said, this is our time. Right now, be in the moment with each other. Do your job, and I promise you we'll win this game. Back to you.
All right, thank you, David. All with it. To the right side. Back to George. And it's George finishing it off.
Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right. And wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness. The D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
Here's Bay, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
And there's the pass to Leonard. Morris against Bagley. Morris passes to Leonard. Good on the shot.
We are talking about a solid 230 pounds. Kawhi Leonard's strength and his frame allows him to get shots off under duress.
Kay Cunningham's checked in for the Pistons. The free throw good from Kawhi Leonard.
Well, Kawhi Leonard has turned himself into an offensive force. He's a 3-level scorer, but I think you have to admire the fact that this guy is as versatile as it gets on the defensive end. He could guard 1 through 5 if necessary.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. Kicks it to Morris. High post, Zubats. Back to Morris. Fires the 3. Hits it from three-point range.
You have now got to respect the three-point shooting ability of Marcus Morris. He understands now he's got to take that shot.
Here's Bagley. Pass to Duren. Pistons passing it around. Pass to Ivy from downtown. And Jalen Duren picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And Morris has got the ball here for the Clippers. A steal. Here's Cunningham. He kicks to Ivy. Over Morris. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. George has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Here's Leonard. Gets an open look and hits. Leonard's got 14 points here in the second half.
Well, the offensive effort pays off for Kawhi Leonard. Right now, getting the defense into the mid-range area and then rise and fire.
Pass to Bay. Here's Duren. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Yeah, that's careless defense, though. I mean, he's one player you could ill afford to let run free. He just loves to be a money player in the fourth quarter.
Morris looking over the floor. And that one's good. Leonard.
I'll tell you, they come out of the locker room, they are a step slow on the defensive end.
Pistons trail by 3. Cunningham outside. Bay passes to Bagley. Good work defensively by Morris. LA's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Wall wide open. Off target with his 3.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Cunningham outside. Offensive rebound. Here's Bagley. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
He's a real wrecking ball inside. Once Bagley has solid position, you almost have to foul it.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the 3-ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
And he sinks the second.
Yeah, being down 2 points instead of 1 thanks to the free throw miss makes getting a stop here absolutely critical.
Now here's Wall. He's tightly guarded. The pass to Leonard. Morris outside. Pass to Zubats. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Bagley. Detroit's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And slam dunk by Ivy.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. Morris, no good. Pistons shooting about 47% here in the fourth. Out to the right wing. Bagley against George to take the lead. It's hauled in by Paul George. George has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. And Morris throws it down.
go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
They are just killing them on the interior.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 8 of 13 from the field since the start of the fourth, sinking the majority of their shots. George against Cunningham. And George kicks the wall. Lock at 6. And that one's on target from the wing. And the Clippers lead by 2.
Not everything fell for them in that first half, and now it looks like they're beginning to hit their stride.
And slam dunk by Ivy.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention?
George finds Morris. With the floater, and there's the nice layup by Leonard. And now it's 27 points for Leonard.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Cunningham for 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Leonard's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
Los Angeles calls timeout. And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Jaden Ivey.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
Wall passes to George. Pass to Zubats. Outside Leonard. Floats one. Duran pulls it in. The Pistons trailing. Here's Bay. Passes it to Bagley. Dishes to Ivy. Cunningham for 3. Offensive rebound. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Stepping up, Bagley lives to compete. He wants the ball when the game is on the line.
Find the lanes. Find the lanes. One shot.
On the free throw, no good.
And the game Bagley has reminds me a little bit of Chris Bosh, a sweet lefty who plays with force and passion. And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
His production has been unbelievable, a testament to how much he cares about his craft.
To take the lead, shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And it's the fearlessness of Bagley that earns him these calls. Plays with such ferocity.
Shooting 2.
So the first one drops, and that gives them the lead. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
Out in front now, although he left 1 point on the board right there.
Nobody near George. And a miss there on the triple.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Ivy dishes to Bagley. And he lays it straight in. Bagley's got 8 here in the quarter.
And he's just an attacking player. A guy who doesn't mind a little contact. Bagley there with a strong finish.
1:21 left in the game. And here's Wall. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Bay, no good.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Cunningham kicks to Ivy. Now the pass to Bay. 5 on the clock. Goes up the baseline. And no good that time. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. Right side Wall. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
The veteran play of John Wall, understanding how to make the official make a call right there. Draws the contact, nicely done.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though.
John Wall, of course, the #1 pick back in 2010. Game is largely predicated on speed, the ability to get downhill. But, boy, he has added strength to that incredibly long frame. He has been a force to be reckoned with.
And he ends up making the second, and that ties the game up.
Well, a little shaky from the line, and instead of putting them in front, he's only able to tie it up.
Cunningham against George. Cunningham outside. Over to the wing. Bay passes to Ivy. Over Wall. Oh, no good. Duran, it falls!
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
And the Clippers call time here. They're trailing by 2. 1 second left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, your thoughts?
And with under 2 seconds remaining, they need something quick. Don't have time for an extra pass here, but they want to try for a 3 off the inbound play and go for the win. Definitely doable.
And so it's the Pistons who come out on top here. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long.